all right. We have Ozoemena. Let me talk about your name. Unmute yourself, by the way, Ozoemena. Let me talk about your name, and I'm hoping that you are not on this other side. Your name, this name became more popular after the war. Ozoemena. We all know the meaning. Make another one no happen. Ozoemena. So if your papa or your mama decide to name you this name, and you still come out, they talk about Biafra, it's going to be an interesting conversation. But let's talk about it. Thank you for joining.
No. This is the name I choose for myself. It's not the name my parents gave me. I choose it for a reason.
All right, fair enough. Let's talk about the topic.
I see your topic. Your topic is Biafra, scam or struggle.
Yeah.
Okay. To me now, I'm going to push my this thing on my own side and my belief. You understand me? I'm speaking for myself and some people that I have met that has the same belief with me. This Biafra now is a struggle of freedom to me. The way I believe and see things and the way I've read history. Things that happened before me. Okay. I believe that this program is based on we the Igbo, so I'm going to use Igbo language.
We have a mixed diverse guest here. However, you've said something about that you believe that Biafra is a struggle for freedom. Why?
Yes.
Who is holding you back? And why are you struggling to be free? Who's holding you back?
There's something we need to understand. I hope maybe some of us have traveled outside Nigeria, maybe to all these developed countries. And one thing I've learned and seen is that all these developed countries, all of them fought for their freedom or fought for one thing or the other that made them to be in that level. If not for that struggle, they will not be there.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me help you out here. Let me help you out.
Let me help you out,
Mr. Ozoemena.
So there's no good thing that comes easily without any.
Ozoemena, when I start talking, you need to pause. That's how you hold conversations. When somebody's talking, you don't keep pushing. You pause. Pause for 1 second. Let me help you out. Yes, I agree with you that a lot of countries that are developed today, that they've gone through one struggle or the other, call it whatever you want to call it. China, I believe, they fought with the British. The US, they fought with the British. Many other countries, you name it, they fought with the British because at the time, British colonial masters, they had this this saying at the time, so from sundown to sunset, meaning all over the world, anywhere you did for the world, Britain gets colony for the world, right? So, yes, absolutely. Most countries that are developed today, they fought for one struggle or the other to gain their own independence or call it whatever you want to call it. We too have gone through that as Nigerians, and we've gotten our Nigeria. What are you as a Nigerian of Igbo, descent? What are you struggling for? If you want to unmute yourself, please, and talk and respond to that.
Okay, my brother, I'm struggling for my freedom.
Okay, so this freedom, who is holding you back? And you understand what freedom means, right? I mean, when you say you're struggling for your freedom, it means something like you're in captive, somebody tie you for chain, or somebody put you for something. And who is holding you down? Who put you for captivity?
Nigeria is holding me down.
How so?
How so?
How is Nigeria holding you back or holding you down?
Let me go back a little bit. Before 1960 and before Ekumeku War and before British came, we are not one, right? Nigeria is not one. Yoruba is on the other side.
Do you know the history of the Ekumeku War? Do you know what that war was about?
I'm still on that. I've not.
All right.
So just say no. Say no.
All right. Let me give you.
I'm trying to go back based on what you asked me. You understand me?
Yes, I understand. And you brought in Ekumeku War. I don't know if you are pro it because you said the British and Ekumeku War. The Ekumeku War was between the British and the Arochukwu people, right? Arochukwu people were holding Igbo people down. Literally. They sell Igbo people as slaves. Arochukwu.
Yes.
And the British, we are fighting them to free us, right? So I
Yes.
don't know what perspective you're coming from when you say Ekumeku war. I don't know where you're coming from with that war. Because if you're an
Yeah.
Igbo person, you shouldn't be pro Ekumeku because those people they use our side. Now them hold us for captivity at the time.
See, you asked me a question, right? You
Yes,
asked
I
me
did.
how is Nigeria holding me down. So I'm
Yeah.
trying to go back. Before
Okay.
Nigeria, we are not one. Now, some people are saying that conduct a referendum. Conduct a referendum so that you hear the voice of the people, whether
Mr.
majority
Zominam,
wants to be one Nigeria or
Mr.
not.
Zominam, Mr. Zominam, one second, because I was hearing you while I was trying to make
Okay,
some food.
okay.
So I want to say this in a very non-Chioma way. Okay,
Yeah,
let me be
yeah.
catchy for a second. Okay, all right. You're using a lot of terms and you're throwing them around interchangeably as if they mean something, but they don't. Okay, so did you understand the reason why the Ekumeku War correction was done? Do you understand? Because I feel like most times people want to just say what they already had in their mind. Are you
No,
are you because I don't get the idea. Hold on one second. Hold on.
no. Wait.
Hold
I
on.
tell you that
Please. No,
I'm
no,
still
hold on.
reading that. That is
No,
Ekumenam
hold
say
on.
Ekumeku.
And
Ozomena, just hold
that's
on for
fair.
1
But
second.
I want to help you with something, right? Before you say referendum, let me ask you this genuinely, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you know what a referendum is and how it is conducted?
All right, if you want to unmute yourself and answer the question. If you want to unmute yourself,
I
please.
believe that this referendum now you ask me is a way of in a developed country now where matters rise. That is like a way they do dialogue and find the problem throughout that side and sort
No, a
out some
referendum
things
is a
through it.
referendum is a vote.
So
Mm-mm.
developed
No, no,
country
no. Hold
normally
on.
does that
Hold on.
well. Even this
Ozemena.
Britain now you are calling, even London, all
Ozomena.
these some
Ozomena.
countries read
Ozomena.
about like
Ozomena. You need to understand
Ozemena.
when to stop talking.
I want you to know the words you're using because it's an ick for me when people use words and they don't know what it means. Referendum is simply a vote because if we're talking about referendum in a Nigerian context, it is better that we stick to Nigerian context. Don't talk to me about London. By the way, London didn't do I think you mean Scotland, but let's just not go there. Okay. Referendum is a vote. But what you've explained tells me that you don't know what a referendum is. So let me follow up with this question. If a referendum is being conducted, who issues the referendum, in your opinion, or what you have read? Like, what is the
I
process
believe
of getting a referendum? Yeah.
this thing that you are saying now in Nigerian constitution is there. They put
Referendum
it
is
there.
actually not in the
Yeah,
Nigerian
no,
constitution.
my sister. This one now, I know this one very well. It's
Referendum.
in their
Oh,
constitution. When one part decides to leave, they should conduct it.
Who
It's
told you?
there
Who
in their
told you that it's
constitution.
there? Who told you that it's there?
cite it.
It's
Tell
there, my
me,
brother. It's
where
there
in
now.
the
You can't tell
in
me
the
it's not there.
Nigerian
It's there.
Ozemenam, tell me where in the Nigerian constitution that is, and I'll give you $100 now. Prove it.
$300.
I will sell you $100 right now. Prove it.
Ozomena, $300. Show us where this referendum where all of us don't miss. Tell us where it is. Let us maybe me and you go share the $100 50-50. I beg. Bam Bam say 200.
And I will give you.
Bam Bam say make it
all of
200.
the time.
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody when want put inside this pool? Okay. I put $100. Somebody else wants to put.
Wise blog say
I want you to show us.
500.
Show us. And somebody put 300. The reason why I put 100, no be say I don't go put $1,000. It is because I'm trying to just show you like $100 is like this, like it's nothing, right? But if If you can tell us where it is in the Nigerian constitution, because the danger of this misinformation is that our lives are at stake. People go by because they believe say referendum day. Because as you they define the referendum, I'm not sure say you know what's in referendum mean. So please pull up. We go give you 1 minute. If you want to use ChatGPT self, we go allow am. Make you tell us where in the Nigerian constitution where there is provision for referendum.
All right, Ozamena, we're going to give you 30 seconds to, show us, maybe send me a link or something so that we can pull it up and let everybody see.
Yeah, we go.
So that we don't waste your time and
if you're
everybody's
right,
time.
me, if I go apologize, I'm not going to even say make you send me $100. I go even collect the $100, still give you. So just tell us so that we can learn.
You don't want to waste your time, something like that. One thing I know
No. Don't just move.
in Nigerian constitution, there is a say that.
Please don't just keep over talking me. Don't just move forward like you didn't say something that was false, and they're trying to correct you, and you just want to move forward. This is a learning moment for you. It's a teachable moment. You know, so then the speaker. It's a teaching moment, a learning moment for you. Learn that there is nothing like referendum day for constitution. Unless you're certain, then show us. Let us send you. Person say $1,000 here. Let them give you $1,000 if you can show us where it is. Don't just move forward like you didn't make a false claim. Come on now. The honorable thing to do is, I thought it was there. My bad. I'm sorry. But let us move forward. Moving forward. Now, if you want to unmute yourself.
Move forward and tell you what's there. Yeah.
If you want to unmute yourself, Ozemena, please, don't just continue the talk like you didn't say something that was false. Or we think is false. You're about to show us, correct us. Ozemena, if you want to unmute yourself, please, and the 30 seconds is past, so I believe you should have it by now. So if you want to unmute yourself and talk on this, otherwise we're just going to move forward. All right. I don't think there's any point holding him back here. Yeah.
No. There's no point, but I'm gonna just use 1 minute to just say this. One of the challenges, and this is what I want to tell a lot of young people, I tell people who follow me, but I tell people who listen to me. It is important for you to know what is inside the Nigerian constitution. Like, I'm American and Nigerian, but even I know when American law and American constitution does not apply. Okay, it's the same thing I say to people when they talk about self-determination, and I tell them to define it by the dictionary, but also by what the UN provides. It's the same thing I'm going to say to you, because the danger of not knowing whether a referendum is in the constitution is that you're going to waste 26 years shouting, "Give us referendum," and the Mahotu referendum ni shabiaga. Because if you believe in referendum, it means that you would have stayed and be counted in the census. You will not have excluded yourself from that process. If you believe in referendum, it means that you would then first understand that if something does not exist in the constitution, you can do amendments. Most of the laws that you see Americans quote is part of the amended part of the constitution. Constitutions are not absolute. There are amendments that can be made to it. As it stands, something no day inside. You can't say that's in day. Do you see how, for the guy who said he was concerned about the youths, what these youths to keep was they concerned about? Because when you carry that referendum bro with the scam and the fraud of saying that Biafra is coming, all they have to do is give us referendum, but don't go and boycott the election. If you believe in referendum, why did you sit at home and boycott the election? That is why it's a scam, because somebody had to bring up boycotts so that the governors can sit around and give him money so he can lift it. There's a time where you will say to the person where they wash your head, "Omo, your nail they too long, and a scratch is in me," and they will stop. But then and you just imagine the history you will teach your children if you tell them that there's referendum provision in the Nigerian constitution. Think about the dangers of that to our young people, to our collective consciousness as in the Igbo, to the misinformation and disinformation that has informed the destruction that has taken over the Southeast in the past 26 years in the name of Biafra agitation. I will rest my case here.
Absolutely. And I see Olasich in the chat. Olasich say, Also, I don't even know the meaning of his name.
Irony, Abi.
It's unbelievable. And I had to say that before I was hoping that this guy would not be pro this nonsense, right? This name literally means make another one not happen.
Yes.
Let another one not happen. May it never happen again. Anyhow you want to talk
Yes.
about. But he's referring to the war because of, I think it was Michael. Michael said they weren't fighting a war in the East. I think it was Michael. Then they run. There was no war. It was people who were running for their lives. So people they now coined that. They didn't coin it then, but it became more popular. May it never happen. This kind of thing, make it not happen again. And no be fighting war. People they run for their dear lives. This person carry Ozoemena, put for his name. Still they want war. Can you see the irony? It's unfucking believable. It's unfucking believable. Anyway.
Welcome, Mr.